Good job! I can hear people out on the water. It's funny how when there's a boat in front of here, just fishing or, you know, doing whatever they're doing, you can hear their entire conversation, even when they're halfway across the sound. So funny how sound travels. And when the big cruise ships go by, you can hear the overhead intercom come on, and they're far away. You can hear the overhead intercom come on, and you can hear the captain or whoever says, "Passengers, we'd like to bring your attention to the starboard side. There are currently 10 killer whales frolicking in the water." Like, you can hear, and then but you can't, like, you can just see an outline of a boat. It's so far away, but you can hear everything. It's pretty neat. So remember, when you're on the water having a conversation, people who are half a kilometer away can actually hear your conversation because the water carries it. Anyways, good morning. The weather's supposed to be pretty nice today, so that's exciting. We've actually had a really nice weather week. It's been quite good. We've had a little bit of rain, but the rain came mostly at night. And the next day it was just a beautiful day. So yeah, so it's been actually, we've had almost no wind, which is really great. I prefer rain and snow over wind. I don't like wind, which is funny because I'm a sailor, but even when I'm sailing, I don't really like wind, especially when I'm like trying to relax and I'm anchored somewhere. And anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. This week, Peach and I haven't heard the wolves. We heard them once last week. I believe it was Sunday night we heard them. We were inside the cabin and we heard a wolf howl. It wasn't them. It was just, every time it's just been one wolf howl. So we heard a wolf howl. But yeah, it's the last time we heard that. And that's, what, 6 days ago? 5 days ago? Yeah, so that's been kind of nice. Peach is still on a leash though. I think she'll be on a leash for a little while. I think at least until there's more people around. This place in the summertime gets very touristy. A lot of kayakers will camp out on this island, and yeah, so I think once there's a lot more people around, then the wolves just, they won't come around, or they'll find other things to entertain themselves. So yeah, so it's been like, I'm still a little bit like on edge, but I'm a little bit more relaxed than I was. Yeah, so every time I'm outside, poor old Peachy, she can come out with me, but either she's got to be tied to me or tied very near to me. But yeah, poor girl. A couple of days ago, my neighbors did a short trip to town, so I ended up going with them. It was a really short trip, but mostly I was just so happy to get rid of my garbage. I think I had at least 2 or 3 months worth of garbage. It's always inside my cabin, but it has to stay wrapped up. But yeah, it's just not a good idea having a lot of garbage hanging around, you know, when you've got wolves and cougars hanging around too. I haven't seen any cougars this winter, but speaking of bears, they are going to be showing up soon. For the last 2 winters, bears have shown up on April 3rd and April 4th. So they pretty much show up at the exact same time every year. But rumor has it there is a bear that actually hibernates on this island. I don't think he stays here all summer. I think he definitely moves around. We have so many different black bears passing through here over the summer, and you can tell that it's different black bears. One, just visually, some are smaller than others. I mean, the bear that hibernates on this island, when he comes out in the winter, in just, you know, in the beginning of spring, He's so skinny. He's big. He's a big guy. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but he's big, and he's very thin because he was hibernating. And he'll spend a good 2 weeks roaming this property, just eating dandelions. He loves his dandelions. So for probably the entire month of April, I have to be very, very bear aware, because this is his destination. Like last winter, I think there were a couple of days where he stayed all day. He just didn't want to leave. And it got to the point where he was no longer worried about my air horn. I would blow an air horn at him and he would bolt. He would just take off. But towards the end of April last spring, I'd blow the air horn and he'd look up at me and just go back to eating whatever dandelion he was eating. So, yeah, so it ended up, if I had to turn off or turn on the generator, I had to like kind of look and see where he was and then take a circuitous route to avoid him, just to get to the powerhouse to turn off the generator. Anyways, so yeah, he'll be showing up soon, and soon after that we'll just have bears coming through here all summer. This week I've also been working on trying to get Peach comfortable with the boat. I've got her to the point where she'll jump on and off on command. The only thing I haven't been able to get her to do is to jump inside the boat. She sniffs and sticks her head through the companionway, but she's just like, nope. For the first couple of times, she just jumped right back off the boat when I opened up the hatch doors and tried to get her to come down. But now she stays on the boat and she's getting more curious. So today I don't have any specific plans on what I want to do outside. Because it's a nice day, I know for probably about half the day I'm gonna tie Peach out front of the cabin. I'll probably light a fire as well. I don't know, I'm just being extra cautious, but I'll light a fire, and I've got a bit more wood to move. My life is all about moving wood and chopping wood and splitting wood. And then another thing I have to do for sure is today I want to refill the wood bins in the main house. I'm probably going to do that in about an hour or so. I'll wait till the sun comes up a little bit more. I've already taken Peach out for her very short morning walk. I've been waiting till like 10 or 11 to take her on a walk, because I figure the wolves will be sleeping at 10 or 11, because I know they're probably up all night hunting deer and other tasty treats. Yeah, so I'll probably go have another cup of coffee, and then I'll get to work. Are you tangled up? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were stuck. Here, come over. Were you tangled?